Hey everybody, it's Eric Mitchell with Gold Star Mortgage. Super excited to be doing another interview with our team over at Homebinder, Jack and Alec. Today's video is designed for realtors. So if you're watching this video, a Gold Star Mortgage loan officer has sent it to you. You were a top producing realtor in your marketplace, and we're excited to show you about part of our ecosystem to keep your clients and your referrals away from Zillow. That is a part of our goal and our objective is what does it mean to brand and co-brand you, the realtor, to your clients forever and keep them away from Zillow. And so as a part of that value proposition, we're going to review today Homebinder and what does that mean to you and your clients. So Jack, let's get started. What do we got for them today?
That's awesome. Thank you again for this opportunity, Eric. My name is Jack Huntress, founder of Homebinder. I'm here with my colleague, Alec. We'll try to keep this video to less than 10 minutes. And like Eric said, we want to explain the video from the agent perspective when it comes to Homebinder. And great to be working with Gold Star here. So I often like to start, particularly in the agent realm, with regards to the 3-ring binder. Now, I've received 2 of these with my home purchases in the 2000s. And the intention, of course, is that people need to manage home records and they need a good way to do it. And maybe for the 80s, 90s into the 2000s, 3-ring binders were the norm, branded or having a business card on front. And here's a place for this information, your mortgage information, receipts on the home, contractors you've used. And that was the way it was done for years. And maybe some of you on the call did it yourself. But in today's world, as indicated here via this statistic, that's not what homeowners want. Homeowners don't want paper. They don't want physical. They want access 24/7 anywhere they are to their information, and they want it in all in one spot. And this is a great kind of just summary view of Homebinder, where if you're looking at a dashboard as a homeowner, you can see a place for everything. There's projects, maintenance, home pros, appliances, all types of details across the top that can be entered down to paint colors by room. In the middle, an evergreen to-do list, and this is about helping keep homeowners on track with the things they could be thinking about. And on the right, you'll see a list of all the professionals that support. So Eric was touching on this idea that it's how important it is to keep supporting that journey of homeownership, client for life experiences, and working with the partners in your network to support their businesses as well. So as binders gets created by loan officers, most often the real estate purchasing agent is coming along for the ride and also being branded and included in those binders.
So hold on. So I apologize to interrupt, Jack. So if I'm a realtor, right, I got questions. So I'm the realtor, right? This is my client, my home buyer.
Yep.
Who's controlling who the referral part? So who's controlling who the insurance agent is inside so I'm the realtor. Mm-hmm. This home buyer bought a home. I was the realtor. The strategic partners that are going to be listed inside that home binder for that house, who's determining the names and phone numbers of the home inspector and all of those people that are going to be listed?
Those will be blank slots for the homeowner to fill in with the people that they did business with, or that information will come from those businesses that said, I just did work with this person, I'm offering some information. Otherwise, they're blank. We only add people that have an actual relationship with that homeowner, home buyer.
Got it. So if I'm a realtor though, mm-hmm. Can I have my strategic partners listed somewhere in my portal? Like meaning, hey, homeowner, here are people that I've grown to trust. Here are people that I recommend.
Absolutely. It's a great question. So a little bit later in the deck, what we're going to cover is home service providers.
Got it. Okay.
Network that you see here. And what you'll see is you as an agent can upload your entire directory. And if the homeowner needs anybody for any one of those services, they'll be able to easily discover them and use them. And you have the ability to manage them over time.
Got it. Okay. So I'm a consumer. You're the realtor and the loan officer provided me my own custom web portal that mm-hmm. tracks everything about my house.
Correct.
So now what do I do with it? So how does this work? So
From a
do I
consumer,
get notices? I'm a homeowner. Do I get
yeah,
notices, reminders?
absolutely. So as an operating, I like to use the term operating system for the home. And as an operating system for the home, Homebinder can do all of the things that you'll see here, recording any types of information, storing documents, um, you know, putting in the cost basis of your home, allowing you to do home inventory, ultimately helping you sell your home someday. But one of the key pieces of communication are maintenance reminders. That's kind of a very core concept with Homebinder because it's something that all homeowners can fall behind on, and it offers us an opportunity to keep the brands that worked with that homeowner in front of them. And so here's the opportunity to be co-branded, a real estate agent, a loan officer side by side when any messaging is coming off the system. And we find are in very high open rates, 2 to 3 times traditional marketing. And this is the home speaking to the homeowner. So it's meant to work alongside with your CRM and other messaging you're using, where the home is speaking to the homeowner and bringing these valuable people, such as the loan officer, the real estate agent, into
And
that
I'm going to tell you,
communication.
as a homeowner, I forget.
We forget. We all
I
forget.
forget. I forgot. I'm supposed to change the air filters in the ceiling and say, yeah, I was supposed to do that. Oh my God, I forgot. And so
Even
receiving
I,
these email reminders is actually incredibly valuable. It's like, oh yeah, I'm supposed to do that.
even I, last month it was water softener. I dropped the ball, got
Yeah.
the notification,
You
and
run out of
it
salt.
happened. It happened.
I forgot to check the salt.
Yep, it totally happened. So we live busy lives, and we have a generation of home buyers today that actually know probably less than previous generations.
Yeah,
It's a fair
they don't
statement.
even know that they're supposed to do that. Never mind, forget to do it.
We've run into people that are like, I didn't know my home had
Yeah, changing the
a
batteries on your
filter.
smoke detector, checking your carbon monoxide detector, your water heater. Oh my God, the list goes on and on and on.
The list does go on, and so these are valuable to homeowners, and they're valuable to businesses at the same time.
Great.
And because this is a centralized place for all your home records, it can be very valuable to point of sale. And this is a particular area where we get a lot of questions from agents about, well, how do these items work? And we can make a whole presentation just about this concept. But think about it this way. I have my private Homebinder account, managing my home records, organizing everything I've done in my home over time. When it comes time to sell, I want to use a subset of all that information because some of it's private. I don't want to share it, but I can make a public facing report that will share, this is my plumber, this is my electrician, these are projects I did, these are when I did them, and all the way down to the types of details that home buyers would love to get and home sellers are willing to receive. This is not a disclosure. This is really just a valuable report to help the home sell faster for more money, and equally important, with less questions in the process.
So I'm a prospective buyer of the house.
Mm-hmm.
You're telling me that this report that's going to come off the website is going to tell me when was the water heater replaced? When were the appliances purchased? Any warranty information, that when was the roof replaced? If there was an addition to the house, permits, like every single possible thing that you've ever done to the house is all stored in a single place and then prints out on a single report that you're now able to provide to a prospective home buyer about everything about this house.
That's absolutely correct, with the added comment that the agent and the seller are in total control of what's in that report, because that is an often question. This is not a disclosure report. There's 36 states have disclosure legislation. The seller and the agent decide what they want to put in this report and how they want to present it. And
so it's customizable.
It's customizable.
There
and
we go.
It's not a one-to-one relationship. Not everything I put in my Homebinder account will show up here. I decide how it ports over to this report.
Got it.
And becomes public facing. And that's a really important point because it can cause, I think, a lot of concern for sellers and agents around like the positioning of the home, and everybody, needs to be kind of sensitive to how that process works. And we built it to work as such.
Great. Okay.
Awesome. So we use a lot of analogies. We've already used the analogy of the operating system for the home. But here's a few more. Ancestry, the history of the home. How did this home come to be over time? Carfax for the home. You saw it just a little bit ago on the last slide. And LinkedIn for the home. These are the people supporting my ownership. The businesses that are helping my home ownership possible are front and center on the dashboard. And then there's home service providers, and we'll talk about them in just a minute. So how does it all work? Well, we pride ourselves in being an integration first company. And in this particular realm, we're going to lean really heavily on the Encompass integration, which helps create binders. That then allows a notification to come off the system to the client and say, here, your home binder is ready to go. Once they log in, they're going to have their dashboard view, and they're going to have mortgage documents, their closing documents already loaded into Homebinder account by way of the integration that we've built.
So what does that mean? So as a realtor, right, I'm watching this. What that means to me is, so the transaction closes with my Gold Star loan officer.
Correct.
All of the closing documents, so my mortgage, my note, my appraisal, all of my documents that I need will automatically port over into the Homebinder account so that the homeowner has instant access to all those documents inside Homebinder.
And forevermore, wherever they are.
Got it. Okay.
Forever are. So, so what can I do as an agent? Well, as an agent, you will first see all the binders you're connected with. Now, it's important to note that you can't log into these accounts, but you can see they exist. You can see the binders that exist and know that you're connected to them. The reason being is when we talk to consumers, they don't want any business or any other person able to access their Homebinder account without their permission. And so it is private. You can contribute if you like under the options menu. You can send information. If you have a document you want to send that borrower, that client, you can do that. Click under options, add file, and the homeowner gets a notification that a document has been submitted to be stored in their account. But you cannot access their account directly, but it's important you know all the houses you're connected to. And I'll explain that in just a second. The reason being is that you have a profile. You have a profile with your headshot and your logo and your connection information, your email, your phone number. And if any of this changes at any time, this then changes to every binder you've ever been connected with. So your current information is being displayed on a go-forward basis to every Homebinder account you're associated with. Eric, you brought up home service providers. Now, across the tab, the third tab over is Home Pro. So if I come into Homebinder as a homeowner and I click on this link, I'm going to be able to see service providers, most importantly, those that have been offered and recommended by people that I've done business with, whether it's my home inspector, my mortgage loan officer, or certainly my real estate agent. And most agents we talk to have databases of plumbers, electricians, handymen, and you have the ability to manipulate that service provider network within your profile in Homebinder. And the top tier people, although the database is right now probably encroaching 30,000 service providers across the country, because we do let homeowners go in and search for people, the first ones that get promoted are the ones that are directly being shared with those first degree connections that you did business with. And if you change them here, they immediately change across all binders. So if you have a new pro, they get added in, they go across all binders. If you have a service provider that either is not in business anymore or not providing to your or leveling up to your expectations, you delete them, they're gone. So much more powerful than handing out a PDF sheet that may not, is really not static.
Yeah, it's static. It's no good.
So good. So we get a lot of great reception here for this. So here's a value summary. Number one, your buyer clients are going to get Homebinder through Gold Star Mortgage. An important note is Homebinder is not available to clients directly. Homeowners cannot sign up off the street. So
yeah, so if a consumer goes to homebinder.com, they can't get a Homebinder.
We direct them to go talk to professionals in their area that offer Homebinder.
Got it. Okay.
You will be branded as an agent with the loan officer on Homebinder. Marketing collateral is going to be available to educate your client, so you don't have to try to do all the lifting here. We have flyers, we have videos, we have email scripts that you can use to communicate out to your clients what Homebinder is and why it's important in their home ownership journey. You'll be branded on these emails that Homebinder sends out, which really makes it an automatic drip campaign on your behalf that you don't have to think about, but helps keep your
Which
brand and
is
name.
so valuable, man. Like I'm telling you, homeowners, if they get one more recipe, right? If they get one more sports memorabilia, hey, here's the upcoming season, kickoff, blah, blah, blah. Like that's just not valuable, right? As a realtor, as a loan officer, you're not having impact, right? You're not being memorable. And
Well,
so
it's
all
off
of a sudden
topic too. It's off
it
topic. It's
is.
not really
It's
on the topic of home ownership, but let's be honest, it's hard. It's hard to come up with content. It's hard to come up with reasons. It's hard to make something that would have universal appeal. Whatever content you're going to create, one, you're going to spend time doing it. And then two, it's not going to hit the mark for everybody unless it is something like, a recipe or something about something that's generic to everybody, because people are at different stages of their home ownership. So here's a way to send purposeful communication, individualized to that homeowner at that moment in time for a specific system on their home that is just to them. Hence the high open rate.
and it's valuable, right? Like as a
Yeah.
homeowner, I'm saying, wow, that's a great reminder. Oh my God, I need to go do that.
And,
Okay.
and so that's a really, and we're spending time on it because it's one of the, I think, key fundamentals of Homebinder.
Absolutely.
Beyond that, of course, Homebinder being valuable at the time of home sale. You have all this information in your Homebinder account. We talked about the Homebinder seller report, how you control it and use a wizard of sorts to kind of move data into a public facing view to help potential buyers, appraisers, and any other interested people in the transaction help answer questions that they may have and ultimately see the highest value for what they're buying. You can manage your profile. We talked about this a minute ago. It will change across all the binders you're connected to. So we know agents don't stay at typically a firm for their entire career. And it's important that the homeowner knows where they're at and what their best connection information is. You can offer your list of service providers to your clients and manage that over time. And lastly, if you have prior clients and you'd like them to be set up on Homebinder, although it's not available to homeowners coming off the street, if you will, you can get them added to Homebinder through your Gold Star Mortgage relationship, where you'll have the ability to send a templated email with a hyperlink to your past clients and say, here's a gift on us. And we hope you take advantage of it. This is why it's valuable. You include a little 90-second video about Homebinder in that. And we see really good engagement rates on that.
Amazing. So, okay. So I'm a realtor. I'm watching this video. Here's the value summary. My next step is the loan officer that sent you this video. You're reaching back out to them. And so what's the cost? So I'm a realtor. What does this cost?
There is no cost to agents to use Homebinder. They're getting it through the relationship with their mortgage loan officer.
Jack, that's their favorite price. Did you know that?
Well, not only is it a wonderful price for agents, but also think about the fact that there's no lift. There's no lift here. The mortgage loan officer is doing the work for you.
100% automated for the realtor.
And we're leaning on Encompass to do the work for us.
Yep.
So we're using technology in a modern way through API integrations to spin these up every night as loans hit the funding milestone, get it branded, get the documents loaded in, and ship it out the next morning to the borrower.
We've fully automated the entire process. So as a realtor, if you're watching this, we have fully automated this, meaning the loan officer that has sent this to you, this is completely integrated. When the loan closes, this auto generates. Mm-hmm. The loan officer is not clicking a button. The loan officer is not opting in. It's 100% automated, is going to happen. There's no way that it doesn't not occur for your clients.
That's right. So that's what's super important in today's world.
Yeah, you're not relying on a human to remember to do something.
That's correct. That's
correct. And so super exciting, Jack. Thank you so much. We're very excited about the partnership and creating value for the realtors, because that's our commitment as a culture. Gold Star Mortgage, we're always looking for the latest, greatest. What can we do to be valuable to realtors? What can we do to be valuable to consumers? That is our total focus every single day. And you are definitely helping us go down that road. So thank you.
Homeownership does not occur in a vacuum. It occurs. It takes like a village to raise a house. A house too. Their homes are complex things. They need financing. They need insurance. they need service providers, they need warranties, they need retail. All of these people have to come together really to make a homeowner successful in their home ownership. And we're really building the centralized hub where all of it ultimately gets recorded over time to the benefit of all the businesses and, of course, to the homeowner themselves.
Jack, thank you very much.
Thank you, Eric. Really appreciate the time.